On May the 5th, the World Economic Forum on Africa is due to take place here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. It's the first time that the event has come to East Africa, and the timing is appropriate considering a period of strong economic growth is predicted for the region. One indicator of that potential is mobile phone use. In Africa, take-up has soared by 550% in the last 5 years, according to a report by the UN Conference on Trade and Development, published in October 2009. Their research shows that mobile subscriptions rose from 54 million to almost 350 million between 2003 and 2008. It's the quickest growth in the world. Added to which, the 23rd of July 2009 saw the long-awaited underwater cables finally arrive in Tanzania, bringing high-speed fibre optic broadband capacity to East Africa and linking the region to the outside world.
Let me once again thank you for giving me the honor of switching on the Seacom's undersea optic fibre cable communications network. Further, I wish to reiterate that my government will remain committed to support and encourage the development of ICT industry and operations in Tanzania.
After the President of Tanzania launched the fibre optic cable, almost overnight the cost of downloading 1 megabyte of information of broadband internet fell from 90 Tanzanian shillings to 30. The international link is expected to radically reduce the costs of doing business in Africa. In urban centres, such as here in Dar es Salaam, the potential for economic growth is almost palpable. But what does the promise of a bright new high-tech future mean to the poorest members of Tanzanian society? Those farmers, many of whom live on less than $1.25 a day, and who make up more than 70% of the population. One participant at the World Economic Forum, Kanayo Nwanze, president of the UN's International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, believes that these recent developments in communications could revolutionize their lives.
You need to support their access to market information. And that is where telecommunication has a major role to play in Africa. You can imagine what you can do with a cell phone and access to market information and the ability to either delay or to take your produce to markets, to link with other farmers in the community. The role of telecommunications in transformation of agricultural sector to an agribusiness sector is one that should not be underestimated.
To that end, IFAD, in partnership with the Tanzanian government, has helped to develop Mobile Info, a software platform which is the hub of an information network that reaches from its base in Dar es Salaam past Lake Victoria into Uganda and across the Masai Mara into Kenya, linking up poor farmers into a marketing network that aims to help increase incomes, reduce waste, and reform markets across the region. The network is made up of hundreds of entrepreneurs who collect information from markets and exchange it on the Mobile Info platform. That information might be about the price of a commodity at a certain market, or about a buyer looking for a specific product. Now, due to the availability of mobile phones and the internet, for the first time, by exchanging this market intelligence, farmers and traders can know who is looking for what, where, when, and for how much, which in turn is helping poor farmers to sell their produce for higher prices.
There have been big changes. People are now selling their produce at a profit. Middlemen used to come and offer 10,000 Tanzanian shillings for a sack of maize, and farmers were satisfied with those prices. But now we're no longer ignorant. And when they come and say 10,000 while in Dar maize is 30,000, we say no. We are now in a position to bargain fairly.
And with that newfound confidence have come new ideas. Since the project started in 2005, farmer groups in Tanzania have been communicating with their counterparts in Kenya and Uganda. This warehouse in Kayeri, Uganda, was set up after an exchange between Kayeri farmers and farmer representative William Swahili from Babati in Tanzania. Stories he told of a successful warehouse receipt scheme encouraged these farmers to replicate their Tanzanian neighbours. William Olia manages the information exchange here in Kayeri.
When we bargain together, we have a strong voice. But when we are separately, we shall be cheated by middlemen. That's why our motto is there. Together we bargain, divided we beg.
Food for thought, perhaps, for those influential leaders from business, government and civil society as they gather to discuss the future of this continent at the World Economic Forum on Africa 2010.